Does anybody else find this strange? Ariana Grande's latest music video.
Relax!
Woman rushes home from the grocery store after receiving a panicked phone call from her sister, who claims she was in the house alone and heard something strange.
This is terrifying. According to the CEO of Flock, if you even try to map where his cameras are in your city, you're a terrorist.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we got a set of videos that will creep you out. So let's get ready to check these out.
Does anybody else find this strange? Ariana Grande's latest music video is very bizarre. I don't know what is going on with Ariana Grande anymore, but you have to admit that her latest music video is very, very strange. And again, I know I can't be the only one out there that finds this music video to be very, very disturbing. And again, people have been wondering what is going on with Ariana Grande. And it seems as if all of this has started ever since she was in those Wicked movies. Again, what do you all think about all of this? Maybe there's nothing wrong at all. I really don't know. But honestly, something really seems off. But again, this music video that she released is very bizarre. And I know I can't be the only one out there that finds this new music video that she put out to be very, very strange. What do you all think about this?
I think she took that role as a witch way too seriously, because to make a video like that drenched in red Kool-Aid is crazy. And I thought she was doing better after separating from that lady. I always forget her name. Guess now, I guess she got pulled right back into it.
What? Stop! Relax!
Woman rushes home from the grocery store after receiving a panicked phone call from her sister, who claims she was in the house alone and heard something strange.
Oh my god. What? Stop! Relax!
When she returns home, her sister is visibly shaken, and she claims she heard a little girl speaking from upstairs.
I heard it twice.
What?
I kept laughing.
Okay, relax.
I literally looked back, and I ignored it, then it happened again, and I got up and started freaking out. You can see that camera.
Okay, relax.
As she tries to explain what she heard, the woman filming tells her to calm down. But while they're talking, a faint giggle can be heard in the background of the recording.
I just left them here at the store.
No, there's a kid upstairs laughing. It's my ass and why it's there.
Dude. Upstairs?
Yes, the sound is just like a kid, like a high-pitched voice.
The sound almost seems to pass unnoticed. Listen again. However, the creepy part is there are no children in the house.
You literally see me look at the thing twice, and I felt the TV, but it wasn't.
Why it's not here?
If it didn't come from either of them, who was laughing? And in your opinion, do you think she was making this up? It appeared that she was actually scared to the point that she was brought to tears.
So unless she's a really good actress, I think that sound was real. She looked like she was actually freaking out. My first thought wouldn't have been there's a ghost in the house. Would have been like, did a kid just sneak into my house, or are the kids home? Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
People don't know how insidious and how involved witchcraft is in our world. They're totally blind to it. Like the root word, our English language is an occultic language. It's witch tongue, actually. We are speaking. This is witch tongue. And it comes from English, which is angelish, which is the fallen angels that had sex with the women and bore the Nephilim, which is these giants that were perversions of God's creation. And it derives from Anglo-Saxon, supposedly, which is Angelo, which is angelo, okay? And Saxon is sexon, it's sect. It means part of, angel, sex. But the Google will tell you, no, Anglo means angler. It means a fisherman. It means a part of a fisherman. That's what it means. No, it doesn't. But here's the thing, like it is intentionally created language to deceive you. That's why this language is called grammar and spelling. Do you know what spelling means? It means spellcasting. Do you know what grammar means? Grammar is for the root word grimoire. And if you type into etymology.com, type in etymology of grammar, it will tell you it means mumbo jumbo, witchcraft, incantations, spells. Grammar is the root word for witchcraft. It's where we get like grim, like the Brothers Grimm or the Grimm fairy tales or grimoire is the old books of witchcraft. That's what they were saved in. Okay, so gram, this word is witchcraft. That's why it's called Instagram, telegram. They're telling you instant witchcraft. It's death, bro.
I wish I would have known that back when I was in school. That would have been a good excuse for me to tell my parents why I was doing bad in English.
Let me tell you what the richest men in the world are doing with their money right now. Bill Gates, the single largest private farmland owner in the United States, owns 270,000 acres across 18 states, often purchased quietly through the shell companies. At the exact same time, he has poured tens of millions of dollars into Beyond Meat, Impossible Foods, and Memphis Meats. The company is designed to replace the beef that used to be raised on land just like his. And in 2021, in a recorded interview with MIT Technology Review, he said this out loud: all rich countries should move to 100% synthetic beef. You can get used to the taste difference. Eventually, that green premium is modest enough that you can sort of change the people or use regulation to totally shift demand. Regulation. Not your choice. While that's all happening inside the food supply itself, things are even darker than most people realize. A farmer in the UK was on camera revealing that processors are injecting potato starch directly into your beef to make it look better, to weigh more, and to sell for more money. And they're not legally required to even tell you. And a vice president at one of the biggest food companies in America was secretly recorded saying this about the meat his own company sells.
We have shit for poor people. Who buys our shit? So healthy. Now that I know what the in it, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You?
He was fired days later. And even if you're staying healthy and avoiding fast food meat, the steak you order at a fancy restaurant can legally be made with glue. And they don't even have to tell you. There are drugs in your pork that are banned in over 150 countries. The list goes on, and every single one of these things is completely legal in the United States. Is it a coincidence that the people funding the replacement of beef are the same people whose asset management firms profit when real ranching fails? I'll let you decide.
It looks like at this point, the only way to eat something that is healthy or safe is for you to grow your own food. And pretty soon, I'm sure they're not going to give you that choice anymore. Probably going to make it illegal for you to grow anything in your own backyards. Like, how are they going to allow this type of foods when everywhere else they are banning it and not allowing it to be sold? I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Can you tell me what's going on? You can't just tell me to get my stuff and then not tell me what's going on.
Okay, so you just follow your stuff and follow me.
Huh?
Just pick up your stuff and follow me.
Okay. You're still not telling me.
Huh?
Still not telling me
So
what's
the
going
crews
on.
don't feel safe with you.
They don't feel safe?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know the message of Jesus Christ was unsafe. Wow. Do I have any guns or anything like that? No, I don't. So freedom of speech is not safe? So if I said something else, would that be okay? I'll tell you what this is. It's called spiritual warfare. You know why? Yeah, because demons don't like the name of Jesus. Yeah, but it's not unsafe to talk about the gospel. I didn't know. Is that a crime? Is it against the law? Can you tell me that? Is it? Can you tell us? Is it against the law? Is it against the law?
For you.
I'm just asking you a question. I'm getting my stuff as I'm talking. So can you answer the question? Is it against the
I
law
don't need to answer any questions.
to preach the gospel?
I don't need to answer any questions.
You can. You sure can. Yeah. Yeah, you sure can. Wow. Tell you what. Last days, people. Can't talk about Jesus anymore. Yep. That's how you know. That's how you know. There's power in that name. Makes people feel unsafe. That's sad. Very sad. Very sad. Wow. Well, God bless everybody. If you know Jesus today, make him Lord of your life and continue to spread the gospel. We're in the last days. We're being persecuted. Persecuted to be a Christian. It's coming. We're gonna go to jail. It's coming. It's coming. I am making my way. You see me walking, right? Okay. Thank you so much. Look at this. Hallelujah. You don't have to push my bag.
I did it, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
Well, that's insane. She's getting kicked out of the plane because she was talking about Jesus. Now the question is, was she just talking about Jesus, or was she having an argument with somebody about it? And that's why she got kicked out. I don't see the reason to kick her out. If I was her, I would file a lawsuit against the airline. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
I did a little bit of digging before I started speaking on this topic, and I feel like the things that I found on this rabbit hole are definitely worth noting. This isn't just another Hollywood conspiracy theory that doesn't make sense. No, I've got some pretty deep receipts. So we're all well aware at this point that Taylor Swift just got married. Just looking at these wedding photos alone, you see a lot of famous and powerful people. Pretty sure that's Tom Cruise sitting right over here. And I'm looking and I'm like, who is that officiating the wedding? Oh, it's Adam Sandler. But wait, no big deal, right?
That you two have made giving back a key part of your life. So, hey, when you have your firstborn, can I have it? Because that is going to be one special baby.
Well, Dolly, I must admit, you look real fucking gangster right here. But if you didn't know this already, Dolly Parton basically is addressing Taylor Swift and her husband, thanking them for giving her foundation a $2 million donation. Now, a lot of Dolly Parton fans are saying, oh, this is just a hand gesture. People saying they want their firstborn child is normal. It's Southern. Let me change your mind really quick. Watch this.
Cheers, right? To the goddess sound. Oh, Lordy.
Jennifer Aniston, is that you, girl? If you didn't catch it, Dolly said, to the god Azazel. Well, if you don't know who Azazel is, he's a fallen angel associated with forbidden knowledge, sacrifices. We have Taylor Swift and her husband, Dolly Parton and Jennifer Aniston, Adam Sandler at Taylor Swift's wedding, Dolly Parton asking for their firstborn child, throwing up gang signs, calling upon the god Azazel with Jennifer Aniston. I think something else that's really important to note here is Taylor Swift's wedding was during the Mercury retrograde, which is a perfect time for frequency swapping and mass illusion.
And having pizza at the Clooney's in Lake Como. Yeah, that's all an Aniston thing. She's like, George and I would love you to come over for pizza, buddy.
Oh my God! Right? What did you put in his after lunch coffee?
Oh, and by the way, at Taylor Swift's wedding, non-celebrity people outside the venue were picking up the celebrity's trash and selling it. Sorry, that just really puts the cherry on top of the demonic cake.
I don't know how she would talk herself out of that one, because first she's asking for the baby, especially throwing those signs like I Spies was doing in that other video. I don't know, man. It's going to be pretty hard for her to talk herself out of that. And then Jennifer Aniston with her pizza. I talk about that in one of my old videos. Tell me what you guys think. You think that she's just throwing some harmless signs? Let me know in the comments.
The reason why I think hell is going to be so suffering is because every human being, whether they believe in God or not, is going to stand before him, and they're going to see the most beautiful, magnificent being they've ever seen in their life, and then they're going to spend an eternity separate from it. Hell is the absence of God. Heaven is his presence. It's hard for us to grasp eternity, but we should look forward to it because Jesus is the prize. We don't go to heaven for streets of gold or a big mansion. We go to heaven because we want Jesus. He is the prize.
The Epstein thing didn't wake you up to the fact that it's left and right, you're still asleep. If you think that our troubles in this country are white versus black, you're still asleep. If you think it's gay versus straight, you're still asleep. If you think it's like feminism versus chauvinism, you're still asleep. We've got way bigger problems, and these are ancient problems that we have. People that worship and summon demons and believe in the occult and do it in your face. Something about post-October 7th, you can see the flicker of demonology in their eyes now and the satisfaction they get. They have a right to commit a genocide now, even though they plotted it October 7th and Bibi Netanyahu allowed it to happen, and all the evidence shows that. The whole point is that they've been doing this forever, these false flag attacks. This is the whole history of Israel, is false flag attacks. Look at the USS Liberty. And they still deny what they did, deny in the face of overwhelming evidence that they believe it is their birthright to mass murder, steal, take from people, destroy heritage, and then reintroduce themselves in other societies with all of this wealth that they stole, and say that it's because they worked hard. They worked hard murdering people and stealing and running the gulag system.
Entities, whatever you call them, whatever they are, it's like, this is their time. Nothing we could do to stop them. Or do you believe that there's something we could do to stop all these evil people from doing what they want? I don't know. Let me know in the comments.
The scary open secret in the AI industry right now is that it's possible that we'll end up essentially creating a new species that ends up ruling the world, with a 70% chance that this goes horribly wrong, like human extinction. That's one possibility. There's many more.
It's quite chilling what you're saying.
Yeah, it gets me down sometimes. I basically told my wife, like, let's not have any more kids. It's too uncertain. I don't think they'll ever join the workforce. everybody should be afraid that their jobs are going to be lost. And I know this because I went to OpenAI in 2022. What I did there was forecasting as to what the next couple of years might look like. And unfortunately, most of the world is kind of asleep at the wheel and doesn't really realize what's going on with AI. So I resigned.
I read it somewhere that you lost $2 million for not signing an anti-disparagement clause, meaning you couldn't criticize the company.
Yes, for reasons I'm happy to get into. But the main thing I've learned is when I go talk to people at Anthropic and OpenAI about forecasting, they're like, it's not going to take that long. You need to shorten them again. Get them back to 2027 or 2028 because these powerful CEOs, Ario or Sam or Elon, are racing each other to be in control of the most powerful AIs and are literally afraid that if the other guy gets there first, he might become dictator. I mean, Anthropic is on track to be the entire economy by 2030. But none of these people should be trusted with that much power. So this is the most important thing happening in our lifetimes, probably in all of history, in fact. And it's very important that it go well. So I think that there's a lot we can do to steer things in a better direction. There's loads of benefits that we could get from AI if we do it right. And if we do solve the problems, then things could be absolutely amazing for everyone.
Well, this report here in 2021, it was remarkably accurate. And then you just published this one.
Yeah. So this is our new scenarios.
So let's go through these slowly and one at a time.
I would be incredibly happy if all my predictions turn out to be wrong.
Like all these videos just got me thinking that we're going in a direction that it doesn't look good for the young people. If we allow these people to continue going the way they are, like I said, we're going to end up being cattle or even less. We're going to get wiped out by AI.
This is terrifying. According to the CEO of Flock, if you even try to map where his cameras are in your city, you're a terrorist.
There's an organization called DFlock who are semi-well known now, I guess, if you're interested in this stuff. Who take a fairly aggressive approach in terms of counting the number of cameras and having a Discord channel where they talk about potential, activities to move against Flock and stop it expanding.
And then unfortunately there's terroristic organizations like DFlock, whose primary motivation is chaos. They are closer to Antifa than they are anything else.
This is pretty ironic coming from the guy who proudly says he's putting hundreds of thousands of cameras across America.
But to your point, we have really three broad buckets of technology. We have devices that detect evidence. So, we mentioned a camera that focuses on car. We have cameras that focus on people. We have gunshot detection. That's really things that capture that evidence. And then we have AI that decodes it. So one of the problems that we create unintentionally is, well, if you have 100 license plate readers, you now have a lot of information. How do you decode that with AI? And so we have a product we call Freeform that allows you to type in English language heuristics, something like, I'm looking for a Ford F-150 from the 1990s with a racing stripe and rust on the front, and we'll find that car. And then we have a third bucket of software and hardware that is really how do you deliver and respond faster. So we manufacture drones. So when a 911 call comes in, instead of having to wait for an officer to show up, boom, you click a button, the drone is there in 30 seconds, in 45 seconds. And then a handful of software products that also help deliver that same kind of rapid response.
And the time frame on when you think crime will
or disappear,
no longer exist?
Well, I think the cool part is that it's really a two-step evolution. Step one is you have to solve crime. So if you look at all of the primary research on the topic, so not my opinion, but what academics have studied.
They're not even hiding the surveillance state anymore. They're building it in plain sight. Hell, even the name Flock fits perfectly with Animal Farm, a George Orwell book about a totalitarian state. But it somehow gets even worse.
Our customers have no idea what version of camera they're on. They think they have the Flock camera. We're on version 4.6 or whatever.
And that's important because these aren't just license plate readers. Some of them can also capture audio and collect digital signals from nearby devices.
This particular device does not have a camera in it. It has a very sensitive microphone connected to AI. It listens for, quote, sounds of distress. The only way it can detect sounds of distress is if it's always listening.
I don't know, but all this just reminds me of Minority Report. It looks like we're moving towards that type of future. I did see another video about this where it says that the cameras not only zoom into your car, but they also connect to your Bluetooth devices on your phone and in the car to listen in on what you're saying and record all the information. Who gave them permission to install all these cameras? It makes no sense to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hit that like button, it's free. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content. Leave your comments. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if I need to improve on something. I'm rusty from coming back, so it's taking me a long time to edit these videos. I basically forgot how to edit, but I'll get there. So just bear with me. Just leave your comments. Let me know how I'm doing. Thank you. Peace.